thought it would hide the word, so I wouldn't see it and wouldn't have to say it. And apparently it was hiding like whole chats and stuff like that. So yeah, whenever I get a new chatter in, usually one of the first two things they do is they say either the U word or they shorten acrylic to April. And I'm not April, I'm acrylic. So yeah, it normally triggers one of the two and they can't talk. And I won't give up on the April one because like I need people to like understand it's acrylic and stuff. Not April. And the other one, you guys have earned that. I added as like a lol, like a legit lol, and you just fucking did it anyway. So yeah, that happened. I wasn't really expecting that to happen, but yeah, I think Kat was like the final person to add to it for that to happen. So yeah, we can all. I was gonna say we could all blame Kat, but nobody blame Kat. Nobody be mean. And stuff. Doesn't react, not give hints. What's it you word, Uncle Tom? What are you asking Viken for? I don't even know. Like, I'm sure Viken knows because it's literally one of the current fucking instant bitch years and stuff you guys can request me say as cutely as possible, by the way. And I would absolutely hate every fucking second of it. And I don't give a shit that it's got bits attached to it. Yeah, anyway. I added that in for fun initially, and that's how the topic came up and was brought to the awareness of much of my community that it was even banned in the first place. Because most people haven't stepped on the landmine, and some people have. And so some people know, and are just like, oh, that's like, why can't I express myself this way? And I'm like, you just can't. Fucking, it should be like unbanned if it's like, oh, you know what? You know what it is? There's probably a fucking space joke. It's probably a space for that. Yeah, well, like I said, you can always check out my socials and shit and see what it takes to fucking make me say it at least once. So if you really fucking want it, like, I will acknowledge that it exists. I won't, like, I will still refer to it as a U word. That's fine. But yeah. Oh my god, why hasn't got a morning board out of this too? That sounds like something I would redeem. I feel like in most cases, most people, oh god, why are there so many? Most people just enjoyed the fact that it was like a challenge just to see if I could like accidentally say it or do the thing, whatever. Like, yeah, usually, as I said earlier, usually what happens is if I ask somebody to respectfully like stop doing something or stop saying something or stop like mentioning a topic or a word or something like that, and it keeps going on deaf ears and they get timed out and stuff and it still keeps happening, I just remove the word. Problem solved. Or the phrase. Because then, whoa, shit. I guess one of them blew up. Because yeah, then I don't have to see it and deal with it and stuff on like the day-to-day and whatever, and then deal with like the frustrating and or annoying conversation and stuff of it, you know. Whereas, yeah, I don't know, probably too excessive and shit, but it makes my life more comfortable on the day-to-day, you know. I'm probably gonna jump down and be able to attack them. I still don't know what ended up happening with, like, when Andre raided, I should have had, like, an absolute horde of zombies, and that just didn't happen. I don't know if there's a screamer in there or what. Oh, there is! No, do not scream. Oh, thank God. I didn't know that there was still her in there. That was probably what's, like, making this worse. Okay. I think they're finally fucking gone. Like, holy shit, that was an all-night situation. Let's get... Oops, I almost put that back in chat. No boots. Sure, we'll take them and look at them later. I mean, it makes sense. Isn't a good way to handle it. I've done the same thing in streams, chats, a mod. So, not even my own stream. Yeah. And the funny thing is that, it was more so, like, my best mate egging on the situation and stuff. Like, that's the thing that I find is so funny about it. Is, like, I didn't tell Grim that I streamed. I didn't tell anybody I streamed for, like, a little while. So, like, I was just streaming to, like, whoever in the void and stuff for a while. And then as soon as my friend knew, the first thing he started coming in and doing was, like, basically just, like, annoying the shit out of me with that. So yeah, I don't know. I laughed pretty hard because I'm like, it's one of those, like, you brought it on yourself. It's kind of like how occasionally somebody comes in and accidentally redeems to time themselves out while they're like in amongst like spamming everything. And of course they get timed out for like 10 minutes and I just sit here and laugh and stuff because it's like, well, that kind of exists mostly for people to, if they want or need to focus and stuff. I'm not going to try to get at that. They want to need to focus on something for like 10 minutes. That's great. Like, it prevents them from chatting and kind of gives them that freedom to kind of go do their thing because they can't chat and stuff. But occasionally somebody does the redeem and gets themselves put into a little purgatory for a little while. And it's usually because they haven't taken the time to stop and see what it is that they're spamming. You're hungry, let's get you fed. There, Pokes Wolf Plush, wagging tail happily smiling. You can take back your second plush fucking if you need to. Like, unfortunately, it's basically been getting like a rough treatment tonight, being like tossed around everywhere with everything that's been spawned on me. Same with technically like Andre and stuff, because like he's also sitting in my lap and shit. So yeah, that's just been kind of wild. Poor guy's been like thrown around. But I can't kind of help it. We've had like fucking zombie fucking what do you call them? Zombie bears, zombie wolves, all the things. Oh my god, everything. Just every conceivable fucking jump scare that could ever possibly exist has happened. Plus, also, once I eventually ended up being all like very twitchy about like anything and everything, any sound, emotion, and stuff like that, because I didn't know what was coming and whatnot. There was that too. There is also a really good loot room up there. I just what was this hat? Wood harvesting. I don't need that. What do you do? Safe fall distance. You know what? That would actually be really, really good. I know that this gives stamina regen and running, but I'm breaking my legs a lot. It would be, you know what I should do actually? Hold up. Where is parkour? Agility, parkour. Have I finished? I probably finished the looting one. So agility. And let's see if I can get more parkour. I probably can't, but if I can, it should mean I have a safe fall distance. Reduce the stamina cost of jumping by 10%, and your safe fall distance is 1 meter reduced. All right, cool. So now when I fall and also when I jump, I should jump higher, and I should have a safer fall distance. If I can get one more level, I could probably boost it a little bit more, you know. As it is a Swede, that modified like the Swedish word for yo. Oh yeah. Would always greet me with it, even though I hate the word he made. Yeah. That's the thing though, is sometimes like people sometimes get enjoyment out of just being a bit of a dick and stuff. Like I used to have that really early in my streams. I used to have what do you call it? Might have to run straight up. I'll go check out up here. Hold on. I used to have a fellow that kind of like, back when I only streamed like a couple of days a week, every single day that I went live, even if he didn't like the game, he rocked up and like complained about it. And even if like I asked him to like calm down, be nice or whatever, or stop bitching or whatever, if he doesn't like it, go somewhere else and whatever, like it would still keep going and stuff. And then it just like, it butted into like trying to spam like certain redeems, like whenever I was like having a deeper conversation or like just being like within the rules but kind of a douche sort of thing. And yeah, eventually he like either had a bad day or he lost his shit or something, and he got removed from the community and stuff. But like still like I don't know, like, to be fair, if it had happened today kind of thing, it wouldn't have flown, because very different situation, a lot further into like streaming and stuff, and like understanding of like, if somebody comes in and they kind of like just stand out because they're being problematic and shit, or they're annoying people, or they're not like following rules and shit like that, it stands out way more now. Because much more of my community are like the kind of people that enjoy what I do, and that, you know, as opposed to like in the beginning, obviously I had a lot more people that kind of didn't really know what was going on. Is that zombie just fell down over there? Yeah, it is. A lot of people just didn't know what was going on, what this sort of stream was, and so on and so forth. And it was kind of a mixed bag of community at the beginning. Mate. Whoa, shit, Azula. Sorry, Azula just jumped up on the back of my chair, my cat, and she just, she's a little chonk, so she kind of like just threw my chair like around. It just sort of startled me briefly because she just like took a running jump at it. Like a cat tree, essentially. But yeah, anyway. Like if that sort of situation had been happening today, instead of being kind of like tolerant and kind of just giving multiple chances over and over again, because like some days the dude was really nice, like genuinely seemed to just enjoy being there and stuff, and I think that in some capacity that was true. But on the flip side, most of the time, more often than not, it was just like, I don't know, caused me more stress. Azula, for fuck's sake, calm down. There we go. Yeah, anyway, but in this kind of stage of like my streaming and stuff, like, I don't know, I probably would have like been like, here's the rules. Like, I understand like people can have a bad day, but you know, some people can also use anything as an excuse for like, you know, being rude or being mean and stuff like that. And it's like, you're either okay to be here or you need to not be here for the day, kind of thing, if you think that you're going to do that kind of stuff. And then yeah, it's like warnings, timeouts, and then like, you know, get out basically. And it is get out then. But there's a medical place over here I might go check out. I wonder if I've been in that place before. Sorry, this is the same map as my regular game that I play on Mondays, but it's not the same game, right? So I've explored some of that map, but I haven't explored this much of the map and stuff, you know. I guess the other wolf plush, where I can tell happily snagging both wolf plushes. No. So early on in the stream, fucking Viking like scared the shit out of me with one of the things that he like spawned, and it basically like almost made me cry. And as a result, he's like lent me like one of his plushes and stuff to like help soothe and stuff for like much of the stream. And then promptly just turned around while looking as innocent as physically possible and just absolutely caused like pure murder and mayhem, like non-stop. All the zombie bears, all the dire wolves, all the chaos, all the pulling to me, and then when I got wise to the fact that if I don't move, shit doesn't spawn. Actually, I might go up here. If I don't move, shit doesn't spawn, and if I don't like stay on the ground, stuff also can't spawn. I seemed to get shitty with that and just like pulled everything to me and raged everything. I think like that was a group effort on that one, but everything started happening then. So yeah, that was in the city. I think like you guys saw the end part of that, which was like nuts. But yeah, now I'm like concerned about when nighttime happens, because the other thing too is we should probably, I don't know if we're going to have a second blood moon now that I'm looking at it. Because I thought we'd have 2 blood moons. Actually, I'll go down here because it's easier to go around the mountain than go over this mountain. So because we had 3 hours the other day, then we had several hours. So we had a blood moon. And then, yeah, we're not quite going to make it to another blood moon. I kind of thought we were going to. But I also made this maths assumption under the pretense of just having woken up from like 3 hours sleep. So my maths might have been wrong. But yeah, essentially, when I think about it, like this place has an awesome place underneath it, by the way. So when I think about it, there's a, what do you call it? 8-hour stream plus a 3-hour stream. I think that's like, oh, fucking hell. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking like 11, but I don't even know. I think that's like 11-ish, 12 hours? 12-hour stream. No, because we had 3 hours. The other day after Little Miss Fortune, we finished Little Miss Fortune early. and it was an 8-hour stream, and I still had a couple of hours left. So I popped open this and I started, like, got some resources and fought some stuff and tried to get some basic guns and stuff so that we weren't starting on just day one, like you sometimes get with the integration. And I'm way off course again. Anyway, because of that, we didn't start today as like you know, level 1, and we didn't start as like 0 kills. We started as like, what was it, like level 7 and 6 deaths already. So it was a little bit off to begin with, but it meant that you guys were able to like spawn even higher stuff because my loot stage was already like boosted from that. Plus the other thing too is that I also took off the progressive spawns, so that when you guys were spawning stuff, it was I'll keep going up that way. It was any variation of anything that can be spawned. Oh god, that's not the thing. Oh, why is it never loaded? No, fuck's sake. It's hit me a couple of times. Oh, come on, little thing. Get it reloaded. Spawn demo. Wait. Okay, hold on. There was a bag. I heard a bag. Where did its bag go? No, mate. No. Come on. Hit the green thing. Not near me. Not near my fucking drone either. Oh god. Not a fucking direwolf. I'm down to 24 bullets on this. Okay, not good enough. Okay, got you. Oh, I'm not so worried about her. Where did the demo go? You're here. There's a vulture. And of course it's a spitty vulture. No one's waiting to help me smiling. No. What are you smiling about, Viking? I'm watching you. I can keep my eyes on your paws. By the way, it's the last few minutes, so if you guys have points, I recommend fucking go ham. So yeah. This is, I don't have ammo for this. But since there is a chance that you guys can vote for this to be extended as one of the 8-hour streams. Oh god, I didn't know that was following me. This can potentially... Oh, I've got to stay still. I'll take that chance. Somebody was buffing me at the same time as I have to stay still. Yep, no, I'm still buffed. I'm going into the wastelands. This is the worst thing possible. Yeah, because we're voting on what's going to be the next 8 hours, like, bonus stream and shit, this could be extended. If you guys want this, like, 8 more hours of this. Oh, God. There's so many. Give me. Okay, yeah. Hold up. If I can get to those in my inventory. Just really quickly. Hold up. I want to have... I still have rocket launchers. Hold up. No. Oh, we want that on there. Put that in... Fucking give me the thing. And... Shit's catching up. They can't spawn anymore. Well... Let's... Oh, shit. That did not throw. Let's get you loaded. Oh, wait, is this... No, that's a checkpoint. Oh, I think it didn't hit them. Why is it never loaded? Fuck's sake. Okay, lucky. Said no vehicle. Okay, I don't have a vehicle at the moment, so that's okay. Fuck's sake. Let's reload this. I've still got one dude following me. I don't want to waste it on him. No, come on. Nope, that ain't the thing. I want to get this one. Fuck. No stealth. So basically everything knows where I am. I don't know what else is going after me at this point. What the hell? I didn't know that that was enabled. I guess when I reset everything. Oh, is that part of... Wait, is that part of no stealth? Yeah, it is. It is. Fuck's sake. I was gonna say, I'm like, I had that disabled at one point because, like, I found it was, like, generally... Shit, mate. I found it was, like, generally pretty grotesque. But, yeah, that... When I reset things, I must have reset it. No melee. Okay. Mate, just die. Alright. So far still alive. And it's morning, so not too bad. I think I'm out of some of my ammo. You want to stay where you are, mate? Not that. What have we got in here? Sort the shit. These are what I'm looking for. Actually, no, leave those where they are. I'll be looking for them. I think I can't use those at the moment. I guess, yeah, take that out of there. That's fine. Alright. So, hey, mate. Let's go find somewhere safe-ish. This is not safe. I'm going the wrong way for safe-ish. Safe-ish is subjective because it's wastelands. Oh yeah, celebrate. Wastelands is kind of like, yeah. All right, so basically, it's down to whoever manages to kill me at this point. Sucking things nearby. What's that love spamming? Alright, so Viking is currently at 14 kills. And our top killer, followed by Rin. And Mitsu is our top helper at the moment, followed by Joke. That's pretty good. There's a vote on for explosive supplies, ammo supplies, and weapon supplies. Holy hell. I need to get... I need to try to get to a building while this is... There's a building back there, actually. Hold on. Going away from safety. Well, it's not safe. I'm just saying, like, I can get to a building and it be safer. Is it? Please tell me it's not an army base or something, is it? So, explosive supplies would be fun. I've just got to get a little bit further away from that guy. Is it a checkpoint? Oh, I'm not safe at all. Yeah, no, I'm gonna die. Where? Where? There. Sometimes the sound of this. What's it? Where can I see the vote? It's behind my head, essentially. Vote's over. But, yeah, unfortunately, I am blocking it, part of it. Yeah. I can't do too much about that because it's the particular scene I use for 7 days. So, oh shit. Yeah. Like, I could have used a different one and potentially made it smaller and stuff, but it would have required me more setup time to, like, sort out in amongst all this event and stuff. Alright, so I should be... I'm not safe, but I guess kind of good luck spawning shit on me here. Like, I'm not super safe. I keep falling down. Well, that's actually... I was going to say, I'm like, that's actually accurate. Alright. So, what is this place? I've gone into... Oh, it's up higher. That's right. I haven't been up here. Is it burnt area? Yeah, it's burnt area, not wastelands. Okay. That would be why. So, it seems like at the moment I'm safe. And, I'll give you guys about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then stream ends. So whatever you want to do and stuff, that's you like time to do it if you can do something. Otherwise, I'm sure there's like plenty of stuff that's like on cooldowns and stuff like that. So I'm sure it will come in a hit. But I'm staying here for the moment. If we reach 5 minutes time and yeah, I get to log out as fucking not dead, that'd be amazing. That'd be a first for one of these integrated things. I took away my... Can't get rid of that like that, can I? I can walk along top it though, if I want. I can also get onto those, sort of. Maybe. I can't put it there. Oh, I can put it over there. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be Doom Eternal. Or Doom Eternal. So... The only thing with Doom Eternal is that I have got, I'm in the middle of a boss battle with Doom Eternal, and my only concern with that is that I don't want a repeat of Never, but we already spent a bit of time on that the other day. Well, last time I played it, we spent some time on it, so I'm hoping that after playing Never, I have a bit of coordination, and can actually like maybe run around and stuff. But yeah, that one's going to be difficult because I think I'm going to have a lot of actionable redeems off for that, just as a heads up. Just because it's too sort of fast paced and shit. So yeah. So I'm almost at a point. So it's spamming from me, sadly. No spamming for you. That's alright. It's just like, I know there's a few people that essentially were lurking, and I know they've got potential points and stuff like that in the event that they happen to rock up and do stuff, which we had one other time. Like, you know, I will accept that, and I'll take the last final fight. Is that who we're raiding? No fucking clue yet. Literally, I don't have anybody in mind when I pick a raid, right? So usually speaking, if I finish stream and I still feel relatively sociable and stuff like that, and I'm not like, I need to go lay down right now, then I will try to like raid out and shit. And like, if I know somebody is online, I'll try to raid them if I feel like it. Like, depends on how social I feel. And if not, like, if they're not online, I try to find just somebody. I just try to find somebody that happens to be in the same category or whatever. And then within that category, I just try to find somebody that I think seems like they have like a chill kind of environment, which is sometimes difficult to tell because, you know, I happen to have the sound muted when I find people to raid. So it's mostly just based on like conversations I'm seeing and shit. And yeah, sometimes it's hit and miss. Sometimes we find like really nice people, and sometimes we find people that like literally just ignore everybody's existence. Oh yeah. yeah, so usually if somebody ignores you guys' existence or whatever when we raid, yeah, then we don't raid back and stuff, because I won't have my community being treated like they're fucking less than, you know. So yeah. But yeah, apart from that, like, whatever, just find somebody. Lately during this event, I'm trying to raid people specifically that I haven't already like raided if I can, just because I find that whole situation terribly uncomfortable. And I'm like, I should probably do the thing and raid people and get to know more people. And yeah. Why did that spawn too? Did you spawn too, or? Well, I woke up the whole town, so that happened. I think I've got a feral underneath me. Unfortunately. Alright, 1 more minute. So, yeah. Hi, love. The other thing too is if this stream ends up getting, like, if 7 Days to Die ends up being the thing that gets voted for, or like I said, in the wildest case scenario, if the extra thing that happens, like I said, it's essentially in the wrong order, but it ain't gonna happen. So, like, yeah, if we end up with like extra fucking stream or whatever, and this gets extra or whatever, then yeah, there'll be more of this particular playthrough that already exists, just on a higher level and stuff. That must be, yeah, Chem Guy. I was gonna say, I'm like, I can hear the breathing mask stuff. Look at that bird screech. Why does that scare me so much? I got so confused and thought the RimWorld monster. Well, it's hilarious. So you should make a redeem for like 3k or so points to lead the raid, just a suggestion. Nah, I don't really enjoy like the concept of that. Like, it's totally fine for other people to have that. It's just that, like, I prefer to, generally speaking, watch a streamer before I pick a streamer, especially since, like, if some random person happens to come in and be like, okay, you know, like, just lurk for as long as it's necessary to get that particular thing so that they can send me to potentially the most vile human or like channel or something that doesn't align at all with like my community and like my values and shit, then yeah, that's a problem, you know? So I don't have that for that reason. In the same capacity, I don't have the purchase of the VIP badge as like a channel point thing that people can earn and stuff, because like even if somebody's here that long, like if somebody's around that much and they're interacting that much, they'll get it anyway because I'll allocate it to them. But that's literally up to me to identify who my VIPs in my community are. What? Where did he go? Oh, they pulled them all here. And same with, I love how this guy's like slow falling, it's great. What Missoula is climbing off my desk at the moment. Mate, I don't know if I can kill you with this gun. Maybe. Yeah, anyway, it's same with like at the moment we've got like people can obtain the VIP roles and the priority Discord roles and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I was honestly never expecting those to happen in the first place, which is funny because yeah, they at least like one of them's happened twice. So yeah, that's insane to me. But yeah, I have very strict quality control generally speaking on like my shit. So I just don't want to like leave it up to random whatever chance. Alright, we've got one more. I was gonna say, I thought we had a snake, but that was actually the crawly dude was Andre's. And we've got Rin. Got one more. Right? From Rin? Alright. So, somehow, I'm still fucking alive at the end of the stream. And, holy crap. So, yeah. Let me just get out to chatting and shit.